Welcome to the Success with Jewelry podcast, where we invite you inside our conversations about business success and marketing for jewelry designers and entrepreneurs.
We're Laryssa and Liz, jewelry marketing experts with a combined 16 years of experience in jewelry marketing and proven track records in helping jewelry brands meet their goals. When you listen to or watch this podcast, you get an intimate and exclusive peek behind the curtain of all the things you wish you could know about earning success in this industry.
Welcome to episode 49. In this episode, Laryssa and I are going to help you get started planning for the holiday season. We'll cover when and where to start. We also want to tell you about our insider community. When you join, you'll have access to extended episodes full of tips that you can start implementing today and further resources about each topic we discuss. In the extended version of this episode, we share why holiday planning is important and we give you some homework. To get access to the exclusive content as well as direct access to me and Laryssa, sign up by visiting successwithjewelry.com. Hey, Laryssa, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's talk about this topic that is just so appropriate right now because it is time. It is the time.
It is the time. We did an episode on this topic last year, a bit later in the month, and I always struggle with when to start talking about holiday planning because I don't want to scare people.
Yeah, but it's important. We need to encourage you to do the thing that's going to help you.
We want you to have a successful business. That's why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
So when to start planning now.
Definitely. Now's the time to seize the moment. Start choosing those key dates, putting them on the calendar and deciding what you want to do with your content, with your marketing, with your production, any events that you're going to have. And it's probably too late for that print press, but any digital gift guides or even your own gift guides that you want to share with customers.
Yes. So I would love to hear from anyone who has already started holiday planning, because if you're thinking about production and what you want to have available, you might be ahead of this. Also, if you've been thinking about print gift guides and getting press in print for the holiday season, you might already be planning for holiday. But if you haven't started thinking about it yet, or if you're struggling to transition from like summer mode into holiday planning mode, now is definitely the time to do it. And you want to be really thinking about when your deadlines are. If you are making custom pieces, if you have made to order pieces in your collection, those are really important to think about depending on your timelines, because you might need to start thinking about talking about this stuff in mid-September. You also want to give yourself enough time to promote any markets you're doing or events you're doing, trunk shows, collaborations, pop-ups. You want to know when these are happening so you have plenty of time to promote them.
Yeah, we don't want you to be scrambling. We want you to have a stress-free Q4 and that you can actually enjoy your own holiday season as well.
Yes, I would love that for everyone. And I think that's a really hard part of this business, is that you give up a lot of the festivities because you're in this, like, it's the most important time of year for you as a small business, as a jewelry designer. So getting that time back, planning ahead will help you do that. Also, if you have never planned your holiday season before, or your marketing for your holiday season, it will help you for next year. So if you do it this year, next year will be so much easier.
Yeah, that's really true. And then the more you do it and the more you're consistent with it, every year you can improve upon it, or even start planning like a little bit earlier, make changes, learn from what you do. It's all good stuff.
And it keeps getting easier the more you do it. So where to start with your planning is first and foremost. And if you get anything out of listening to this episode, I want you to just do this. If you're going to take anything away from it, is determine your key dates. So write them down, whether it be on a piece of paper, in an actual calendar, in a Google Doc, whatever it is, just start thinking about your key dates and write them down. So when do you need all custom and out of stock or made to order pieces ordered by? When is that like final order date? Also, when is your last ship date? That's, I know, further down the line, but it's good to determine now so that you can have plenty of time to promote it. Are you going to be doing any sales? Are you going to be doing like Cyber Monday or Small Business Saturday or Black Friday? Plan that now and don't just decide to do it last minute. Also, now's a great time to really consider any events. A lot of retailers plan out their trunk shows well in advance, so they've planned those already, but it could be still worth reaching out to anybody you've been looking to collaborate with, or any businesses you've been looking to do a pop-up with, or if you have your own studio, planning an open studio or like a holiday party kind of event could be really good to start considering now.
Definitely. And especially those like more VIP customers, make sure they know or even consider like sending them snail mail or letters or more personalized communications, that they are ultra aware of when deadlines are, because they'll be the most likely to order from you.
Being aware of and like determining your top clients at this point is a really good idea to start checking in with them soon. Something else to think about when you're thinking about your custom order deadline too is how many custom orders can you or do you want to take on this holiday season? And if, once you determine that number, if you're getting more requests than you can handle, start a wait list.
Definitely.
So we want to determine all these days because we need ample time to promote them all. And it also gives us a game plan so that we kind of know where we're headed. Also, you want to be thinking about how you're going to be keeping your messaging super consistent and clear. That's something we want to do all year, but especially during this time of year when there's so much noise from so many different brands, the clearer and more consistent you are with your brand, the better. And also starting now is so important because I know a lot of designers have kind of fallen off the regular email marketing and the regular social media posting during the summer months, but come back and get back on it, because you don't want to just jump into sales mode come, closer to holiday season. You want to lay the groundwork and be showing up consistently for them, telling your story, making sure they know about you and your inspiration before you kind of jump into, and these are our favorite stud earrings to give to your sister. You want to make sure that you've told your story first and they're on board with it. Also, I think that's something that's really good if you're struggling of coming out of like summer mode into like, what am I doing for the next few months, is to think about like overall themes for your social media and email marketing. And so once you've determined all your key dates and stuff like that, the next thing you can do is look at the like September, October, November, December, write them down, and under each, like, what is your main theme that you're doing? Like maybe in September, you're talking about like light layers. And then October, you're talking about warm tone gemstones, and then November you're really focused on gift guides, and then December you're focused on your ready to ship items. So like once you have those big themes, then you can start drilling down and saying, I'm going to send emails on September 2nd and September 14th or whatever it is, and then you can start determining what those emails are going to be about and what you're going to say in them, and then you can start writing your social media content, rather than coming at it from like, I need to plan my next 4 months of marketing, starting with kind of like big picture and then continuing to like get more specific and drill down as you get closer can be really helpful. And but overall, like plan as much as you can in advance.
Yeah, those are great tips.
So again, in the bonus episode, we share why it's important to plan your holiday. We gave you a little bit about that in this episode as well, but we also give you specific to-dos, or we could call it homework, that we would love you to take action on. So if you're looking for that bonus content, visit successwithjewelry.com. Also, we'd love to know if you've started planning for holiday yet. Please let us know. You can share with us on Instagram, or you can visit successwithjewelry.com to sign up for the extended episodes as well as exclusive content. Thank you so much for listening.